Yeah, I think so.
There's such thing as a silent film?
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, I have actually having a silent fan. It's all of ours. Get it? All our fans are silent.
Ah,
I thought that was quite funny.
that took a second. No, Jacob sent me a thing. Apparently, he saw us on TikTok.
Really? Was it a good? Was it a? Which clip was it?
That clip of you saying what you do on the Seth Rogen podcast.
Seth Rogen. Joe Rogan. Do you not even remember?
Seth Rogen. Oh, fuck me.
Not
See,
the guy who goes.
I don't fucking watch any of that shit.
Don't you watch Joe Rogan?
No, I don't.
I thought you were a big conspiracy theorist.
Oh?
That's what I heard. That's what Brad tells me. He says, "Oh, Chris, fucking." He keeps saying that there's all these Jews in the fucking tunnels,
No.
but there was.
Oh,
Can you believe
theorists. Conspiracy theorists. I've got one at work. He's fucking mad for it.
Like how bad?
Oh, like every time you talk to him, oh, did you hear about the aliens? And what are you talking about, mate? And he's like, oh, the UFOs, and they discovered a planet with life on it. And
Fuck off.
they don't want to talk to us, but apparently they've came here and they've done shit, and it's like, oh, shut up.
I think that's. Oh, I don't get it. It's just like, are there more important things in your life than like, you know?
It's
I don't
all
know.
a distraction.
Well, it is.
Do you know what they're distracting from at the moment?
What?
The most recent thing?
The Jews in the tunnels, or are we talking Epstein Island?
We could talk about both.
Well, which thing? Which thing is it? Is it all of it?
I think it's distracting from the Epstein debacle.
I feel bad for what's his name? Who's the
Stephen Hawking.
yeah?
Rest in peace.
Fucking he was a victim. Those fucking kids.
You heard what he requested though, right?
No,
Well,
what?
allegedly requested.
What?
It's all alleged, right?
What?
That he wanted midgets
Mm.
to be naked
Mm.
and attempt to solve equations on a chalkboard that was too high.
That's fair. I think we've all like really wanted that before.
There's some sort of weird fetish.
Oh, there's weirder fetishes than that. Getting kicked in the balls is pretty weird. Getting a midget naked to write equations.
Yeah, but I can understand that. Whereas like a midget writing equations on a chalkboard that's too high, that's a very niche.
Oh, but it could
fetish.
be. It could be way worse.
If you went on Pornhub and searched midgets
I don't watch Pornhub.
reaching chalkboard to solve equations that's too high, I'm assuming you get zero results, right?
Yeah, but I feel like, yeah, we've got on Pornhub. I feel like that's like that's the YouTube of porn. Like if you really want to see like the weird shit, you got to go to like, I don't know, like XX and XX. What's the other porn site? Sorry, I don't watch porn, so I wouldn't know. What is it? XX and X?
Hentai Haven.
Hentai Haven. Oh, I miss Hentai Haven. I can't believe that it's not around anymore.
Rest in peace, Hentai Haven.
Was that your regular?
Rest in peace, Hentai Haven.
Yeah, wasn't it your regular site that you went to when you were younger?
No comment.
You're fucking disgusting. I don't know if we've which part we started at, so I'm just going to say welcome back to the Ennui Talk podcast. I'm your host Matthew Winter, my co-host Brad Hodge.
The one and only.
This is episode 200 and I'm actually not sure. Might be 48. I think it's 48.
Doing well.
We are doing well. The next one we record, so if we I'm not going to break the illusion. Next week when we record, it'll be our 250th anniversary special.
Wow.
I mean, we're not 250th anniversary. 250 episodes.
250th anniversary.
Crazy.
250 years of Ennui.
Isn't it crazy though, that we've been doing it for that long? 250 years.
It's a long time.
It is. But I've actually got a little special surprise on the episode. You'll have to wait and see.
Oh my God.
But if this is like, 2025 and you're watching this, you can watch it now on youtube.com/Ennui Radio, which is where this podcast goes out on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. Do I have a good radio voice?
Stick to your day job.
What if I went like, let's get ready to rumble? I've heard worse.
WWE scripted.
It's not scripted, it's real.
Wrestling is scripted.
The matches are predetermined, but the injuries are real.
Yeah, okay.
Are you right? Like, are we going to get in this argument? Wrestling's real. Wrestling's cool.
We've had this argument.
Yeah, you know what? Japanese wrestling is the coolest thing you could ever watch. Better than UFC.
Sumo.
Not
What are you talking
sumo.
about?
Like Japanese, like it's Japanese professional wrestling, and they like I saw.
didn't know that was a thing.
Really?
I thought
Oh,
WWE was all just American wrestling.
it's in every country around the world. Did you not know that?
Do we have wrestling in Australia?
Yeah.
Name one famous Australian wrestler.
Buddy Murphy, who wrestled for the WWE, and now he wrestles in All Elite Wrestling. Shout out to all our wrestling fans. Jonesy, you're a wrestling fan. Shout out. There's heaps. What? Who? What?
I've never heard of any of them.
Really?
No.
Yeah, it's because you're not a wrestling fan like me. But the Japanese wrestling, it's great. Like there was one. There's a clip of a guy
Jackie Chan.
going. It's not Jackie Chan. That's racist. Going off the top rope through a table, and the commentator goes, "Oh, breaky, table, bishi." I think I just butchered the whole meme,
Fuck.
but it was good.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There was actually at Wrestle Kingdom last week, New Japan Pro Wrestling. There was a guy, and he went through a table. But if you're watching this, you can see the table, and the frame didn't break, so he just fell through the middle, and he was like, like a, you know when he like he's just like fallen in, so he's like his legs are hanging off the side, and he's like, and someone captioned it, "When you poopy your pants," because it looked like that. Shout out to all our wrestling fans.
Wrestling is fake.
Wrestling is not fake. Okay, let's make fun of something that you like. Oh, I'm a watch fanatic. Fuck you. No, look, you can make something fun of something I like. Oh, look at my watches. Oh, let's look at all the fucking
Yeah.
reviews.
Watch check.
Yeah, watch check. Fucking get an Apple Watch. It tells me the fucking time. It tells me fucking
Hey.
other shit.
I got a sin.
That's in.
German ingenuity at its finest.
So if you're watching the YouTube analytics of this right now, when the wrestling talk, go up. When the watch talk, go down.
Name one interesting thing about wrestling that a non-wrestling fan would find interesting.
In 1997, the Montreal Screwjob, Vince McMahon, he made sure that Bret Hart got screwed out of the title before he left for the opposing company, WCW. And then he spat on him, and it was all real.
It's controversy.
Yeah, it was. Controversy creates cash, which is the name of Eric Bischoff's book, who was the president of WCW, World Championship Wrestling, on the Turner Networks. It was on TNT and TBS. Okay, I think like the YouTube, the analytics are going, the watch time's going down. What's something cool? I don't know. Fucking Epstein's a pedophile. There you go. Is that what people want to hear?
Everyone knows that.
Do they know that?
That's a distraction.
Do they know
from,
you're a pedophile?
Sorry, no. The aliens are a distraction from Epstein being a pedophile.
Do you think there's really any difference between like me liking wrestling and you liking watches? We just like what we like, and we like weird things. As long as we're not hurting
That's
anybody or touching kids, we're fine.
Yeah, we're all good. We can do literally anything else except hurt people and touch kids.
Exactly. I feel like there's like a lot of things that probably shouldn't do.
There's probably a few others, but
Well, but can we hurt people who touch kids, or can we touch people who hurt kids? Can you fondle a man who's hurt a person?
okay. So that's okay.
Yeah.
That's a grey area.
It is a grey area. Do you know what's a grey area as well? Is a gate offence? If the gate's closed, is it offence?
Is a gate offence? Oh, I thought you said gay defence.
Is a gate offence?
I was like, what are you talking?
is a gay defence? Do you like guys are picking up
Is
what I'm
a
putting down?
gate Offence.
Is a gate offence?
It's part of a fence.
But if it's closed,
yes,
well, it's not open, so it's a fence.
it performs the same action as the rest of the fence. Therefore, in that moment when it is closed, it is a fence.
Okay, you got me there. But what about this one? Is netball a sport?
Don't they do netball at the Olympics?
Yeah, but they don't move. They get the ball and they just stand there. And they can't move with the ball. Is it
Same
really a
with
sport
golf.
then?
Same with, I don't know,
Yeah, but-
softball. Same with
Yeah, but Tiger Woods
T-ball.
abused women, so therefore,
So what are sports where the ball doesn't move?
me in the bedroom doesn't move at all. It just stays there. Because I got heavy balls. I got balls the size of grapefruits. I actually got it checked out, and he said, "You really need an operation on these things." I said, "No, my grapefruit balls."
Testy reduction surgery.
Testy reductions. Remember how I got cock and ball torture?
No.
Really?
Just
Remember how I had the surgery
remind me.
on my penis? I'd have a knife down my penis. Do you remember this?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I do remember.
I
this.
posted in our Snapchat groups
I
chat.
remember this.
Hey guys, getting cock and ball
You were
torture.
sounding with a scalpel.
I was. It was so good. And the first time I pissed, it was just blood. It was really good. I would like recommend it to anybody. Like you're looking for a good time, sick of your boring life, get a knife down your penis.
Be a woman.
That sounds fucking horrific.
Piss blood.
All the time, once a month. Just like
Fun.
doesn't sound like fun at all.
Sounds like fun.
I'm really upset with you.
Why? What have I done now?
Okay, why do you think I'm upset with you? Tell me. Do we have plans yesterday? Oh, I've got a headache.
We did.
Pussy.
Fuck, I don't know what happened, eh? I was like, actually, it was the night before.
Yeah, Saturday night. Wait, what was it?
What day is it today? It's Monday.
Oh, we're supposed to
Saturday,
record.
Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
Saturday afternoon, I started to get a headache, and I was like, "This is weird." Just came out of nowhere. Had a mean chest day Saturday, by the way.
How'd that go?
Good pump.
Good pump.
Come home from the gym and then just got this headache. I'm like, "The fuck." And then all night, I was like, "Fuck, this is annoying," but whatever. Went to bed, had the headache all night. Woke up yesterday morning, still with a headache. I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna try and figure this out." Had a shower, had heaps of Panadol, had 8. It was like, it's not only those things. Had heaps of water. Wasn't that like normally it's one of those things. I'm dehydrated or haven't got enough salt or something. I don't
And
know.
what was it?
Still don't fucking know because I'm still getting it. I'm
AIDS.
only good now because I've had like fucking 4
AIDS.
extra strength Panadol for you guys, so I
AIDS.
can do this. It's probably why I look a bit tired because I haven't slept much
AIDS.
the last 2 nights.
See this tallest phone in the world. You know what I've done? I was up at 5 a.m. at the fucking gym, pumping it. Went to work.
It's that grind set.
It is that grind set.
This year is Marty's year.
What you need to understand is, Chris,
You're
that
like
I
a million
is
followers.
it is that's what's going
And
to happen.
gain 20 pounds of lean muscle mass.
That's it. That's the goals. It's actually on my it's on my goal board right there.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah, you can see it right there, can't you?
It's huge. Goals.
Do you like the picture of me like completely
Remove
naked?
name from Epstein's.
No,
lip.
shh. Do you know what's funny though? The thing that I've like realized like the last few weeks is that I'm like just better than fucking everyone. Like I'm better than all of you. Like when I take off, I'm not gonna remember any of you guys. Like I'm just gonna
No,
keep
that's-
working up the chain.
That's fair because I do the same. So
What do you mean? Are you saying you're better than me?
I'm not. No.
I made you. You know this.
Oh, I know. Hey, if you get famous and
You're gonna stick along for the ride?
hey, if you invite me, sure. If you want to go and talk to Seth Rogen,
Seth
sorry,
Rogen.
Joe Rogan.
Fucking dickhead. Oh, we remember how we talked about Seth Rogen?
The Rogans.
There's Seth Rogen, Joe Rogan, and what's the lamb? Lamb. It's like Lamb Rogan. Is it Rogan?
What? Shaun the Sheep.
No, not
What are you
fucking
talking
Shaun the
about?
Sheep. You fucking dumb fuck. It's the meat. What's the meal? It's
Shepherd's pie.
No,
What
it's
the
fucking
fuck Are you
Rogan.
talking
It's,
about with lamb.
what's the meat dish that has Rogan?
Rogan Josh.
Here's what I found.
Yeah, beef Rogan. Beef Rogan Josh. Yeah, that's
Rogan
it.
Josh.
Is a melt in
Seth
your mouth.
Rogen.
Joe Rogan.
Joe
Seth
I
Rogan.
cannot remember. his-
Joe Rogan. Seth Rogan. Joe Rogan.
Josh
Seth
Rogan.
Rogan. Tom Logan. And beef
That's a
Logan. Beef Logan.
Um,
Josh Rogan.
What were we talking about?
I don't even remember. I don't think there was anything like.
Oh yeah, if you get it is a big if you get
Fuckwit.
famous, you can leave me behind. That's fine. I'll be just be a long lost chapter.
Will you go? I knew that guy.
When you're a multi-squillionaire
Yeah.
living in your mansion with all your bitches,
Yeah, you're watching like a
and I'll be slaving away my blue collar job, going.
I knew that guy.
I knew.
We did podcast
And everyone would be like bullshit because you will have deleted all of these with me.
Yeah, go
They would have just been wiped from the
Yeah.
annals.
You'd be like, I did that thing. I did podcast with him.
Why is that my voice?
I don't know. You were in like a severe boating accident.
Why am I retarded in,
You're not
in
retarded.
this scenario?
What? So why do you automatically think I'm doing a retarded voice? What if I'm just doing an old person's voice and I'm just, pretending to be you?
Yeah, that's fair.
I did podcast with him. It was really good. He never touched children. I don't know. I just feel like that's something you'd say.
Put that in there.
Yeah, let's keep it in.
Future proofing.
future proofing. No, I would never forget about you guys. Remember how I told you that the dream was like, hey, I want to hire my friends, and then I realized that none of my friends are talented at all.
For
they
the
don't deserve it.
1000th podcast, to your massive audience, you have to get the OGs. Hayden, Brad, me. Was Jacob there? No, I don't think it was for the original.
No, he wasn't.
The four of us.
The four of us
Around a table, all crowded. We'll get a fucking toaster mic out. We'll redo the pilot episode.
I remember the first thing you talked about in that pilot episode. It was, why is my piss white instead of red?
Isn't that cum?
I don't know. I butchered it, okay? I butchered it. I butchered the joke. Why is my cum white instead of red? That was the question we used to get asked on every single hashtag Ask On Me episode. We haven't done it, actually, a Q&A in ages.
Yeah.
We should do a Q&A. But no, I'm not, because they're always bad. Were you did some things, but it was around the era of do you remember the burger stuff? The burger on Ennui meme? This is when I was in Mudgee. I'm so glad.
I remember joining the Discord and reading, it's like, when will you do burger or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it was just like this really unfunny meme.
Just snuck one in there, do burger or something. I didn't know
Do
what
burger.
the meme was, but I just did it.
Everyone was just like, oh, get burger on Ennui, because I worked at Macca's. It was so funny. Burger on Ennui.
Double Big Mac.
What about it? What?
It's back.
It's not back. When?
Everyone said it's back.
No, the chicken Big Mac was back, and now it's sold out.
The double Big Mac. I've seen the ads, Matt. I've seen the ads.
Is there a double Big Mac? I've not seen anything about double Big Mac.
Fucking managers.
Wait, it's still out. It's been out for ages, actually.
No. They're saying that it's come back because it was gone apparently. Now it's back.
I don't think it was ever gone. Maybe it was.
By popular demand, by fucking, I don't know, Big Mac lovers out there.
That's fucking stupid.
Double Big Mac.
Have you tried the pineapple fritters?
I don't go to McDonald's.
Have you tried the pineapple sundae?
I prefer not to get gastro.
It's not that bad. You're already fucking sick anyway.
I'm not sick.
I don't make fun of your job. Oh, look at me.
No, I'm not making fun of McDonald's.
Look, we're going to, let's mine some coal.
The food just doesn't agree with me.
Mine some coal.
You can plug
Let's
a solar
ruin the
panel
fucking,
in.
I don't know, the
put
atmosphere.
A solar panel outside.
You
run
fucking
your setup.
dumb fuck.
Ennui will soon be solar powered and wind
It will
powered.
be. It'll be AI too. We won't even record episodes. We'll just take my
There's
voice.
enough of our voices out there that AI can replicate it.
Honestly, you probably wouldn't even need AI to replicate it. You could just take all the things I've said. I like children. I like children. I like children. Do you know how many clips of me saying
A
that?
soundboard of like 8 different things, and that's a pod. Just cycle randomly between them. There you go. You've got a podcast.
Did you hear? There was a South Park episode where they, I think it was either Trey or Matt, was sick and couldn't do the voices. So they just took voice clips from past episodes and then had all the female characters be main characters for the episode.
It wouldn't surprise me.
And it was pretty all right.
Pretty cool.
When was the last time you watched South Park?
Oh, probably a couple of years ago now. I watched the whole lot of it within a few months.
There's some good stuff in the early ones. The new ones aren't as good.
Yeah. It's with most things.
I think it's with anything. I can't think of the last great show that I watched. There's been a handful, but nothing comes to mind.
You're a big Rick and Morty fan.
No. Have you watched the new seasons?
Yeah.
Are they okay?
Yeah, they're alright.
Just fine. It's just there.
Yeah, it's just there. They're alright.
Which tells me that it's past its prime.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
Will they ever get back to that point though? Maybe.
I don't know. Wasn't the guy who created it in a bit of controversy?
Yeah, he was texting girls. Children. Little girls.
What is it with creators and children?
I don't know. I think just people who are in the entertainment industry are just inherently weird and want to touch kids. Wait, what are you insinuating something?
I'm not insinuating.
I feel like
I'm
you
just
are.
saying, content creators in general seem to want to diddle kids.
Yeah, it's as soon as you get to 100,000 subs on your Minecraft channel, you automatically go, I love kids.
I saw that.
Did you?
Yeah.
What? Which
saw that.
That meme?
Yeah. I've seen that meme.
Have you noticed that all these YouTubers are retiring?
Yeah. Papa Meat.
Papa Meat?
Well, no, sorry.
Not retiring, but it's
Canyon.
Meat Canyon.
His Papa Meat channel's still going. I've been watching a fair bit of him lately.
I saw that, what's his name? Matt Pat. He's not doing, he's still doing things, but he's not hosting Game Theory anymore. There's this old school YouTuber, Tom, Tom, can't remember his last name, but like he's like not doing videos anymore. But he's got his podcast on the side. You know what I'm talking
The
about?
Tom guy, the guy with the white hair.
Yeah.
It's like, today I'm in, and it'll just be some random fucking location.
Yeah, I think it's him. Like, there's a few people like that. I did see a tweet about it though, that it was like, isn't it funny that like a lot of the old school creators, like the ones who started in like 2005, 6, 7,
Like Yogscast.
they're not taking breaks. They're not like leaving the platform. It's all these ones who started after that when you could start making money off YouTube, which is like an interesting take that it's like, oh,
They
the
did
ones
it-
who are like money driven.
For money, yeah, instead of as a passion.
Correct. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Like all these guys are still doing stuff
Oh, it's business.
to some degree.
Yeah, well, I guess the channels are still there. They'll still be producing revenue. And some of them are growing to the point where the main person doesn't even need to be involved and the channel can still turn out content.
I feel like, for example, Game Theory with Matt Pat. It's not going to be the same show without Matt Pat.
No, it's not. But
And like I feel like, I understand Meat Canyon, like just pumping out,
That's
parody
a lot
shit.
of work.
Gorgeous. Animation's not easy.
Animation is full on. And it's a very unique style.
That's what I wanted Ennui to start be as. I want to do animation right in the beginning when I started. And I realized I can't animate.
Freaking love Meat Canyon stuff.
It's so good. It's very, very good parody. Even his original stuff. Have you watched much of his original stuff he's done?
Probably.
Not a real fan.
Probably.
Fake fan.
I liked the series he did with Cats and Udo. Monster
Monster
House?
Lab? Monster House.
Or
Monster
Monster
House.
Lab or Monster
No,
House, whatever it was? Yeah.
Monster Lab. Because
Yeah.
Monster House is that like late
that really-
2000s
that-
3D.
Yeah, that's a throwback. That
Do you
movie was
remember the
weird.
movie Hoodwinked?
Yes.
I thought it was
Really
anime.
Low budget fucking Red Riding Hood animation shit.
I
It's
thought
like-
that was only me and it was just in a dream.
It's like one of those fucking Chinese rip-off movies, like the Kung Fu Panda, then spawned a heap of like
Yeah.
fighting panda, and there's just like these weird low-budget animation movies where they put them like on the shelf beside Kung Fu Panda, and the parent who doesn't know the difference will just like grab that one. So that's how they make their revenue. It's like being similar but not quite.
Is that the sort of, like, I know it's not exactly the same, but like, it's not like Sharknado itself, but like the company that makes Sharknado makes a lot of like similar films to movies that's coming out. Like they
probably.
do a heap of like, oh, it's not Marvel, but it's Marvel.
Mm.
It's not Marvel. And it's like,
Yeah,
and that's what they do.
same sort of thing. Yeah.
It's like how Marty's Internet Show is just a shitty parody of every single mockumentary you've ever seen.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Like
fair enough.
like it's pretty much Retarded Policeman for like 2010.
You're just ripping off Sacha Baron Cohen.
That's it. I am a Borat. I think I should have realized, and for people who don't know, we had Marty's Internet Show years ago. You were in it. You played a drug dealer at one
I
point.
played a couple of different characters, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you did. You did. You played a
Was,
drug dealer, and then you became but then you became drug dealer Chris, and then you became personal trainer Chris. You just played yourself as different.
And then I was my favorite one, the Outback character. What's
That
his
was
name?
good. I can't remember his name. Was it? It wasn't Outback Chris, was it?
No. It was I don't know.
I can't remember. But that was a good video.
He sucked
back
the
in
venom
day.
out of my dick.
It was very good, but I realized I can't act.
Acting is not as easy as it seems.
No, I feel like.
But then again,
Yeah.
if you get paid hundreds of millions of dollars like these top actors, and you make your life around acting, you'd eventually get to the point where you are good at it because that's just your whole life.
But wouldn't it be like, the whole struggling actor thing, or, working at a cafe on the late night shift, and then, you go into auditions like all day and then sleep when you can, and then you go to work at the diner again, and like that's your life for years until you get that one role. That sounds like shit.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Fuck that. Like even, it's actually funny. I said it to my boss today. It's for people who know, like I work at McDonald's and I'm slowly working my way up. But I said it's either pretty much I either get Ennui to work or I just keep working my way up at McDonald's. I also think like it'd be hard for me to transfer my skills to something else. But I've also made like the conscious decision to like not try to get to work in media in Australia.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's a bad thing. Like me trying to get into a job in like ABC, for example. Like I don't think like I could go the route of try to get a show on there.
Or like marketing.
Like like more like working in the production side of things. Well, first I would need a degree.
Be a roadie.
I could be a roadie.
Have you ever done
he thinks you
live
can
events?
He fucking thinks you can fucking just come up with podcast.
Have you ever done live events?
No, but you used to do a lot for school and you did a lot like during that. Like that's part interests me. Like I would love to do like live tours or be in an area you can do a regular live show.
It's pretty full on work, but I reckon it'd be pretty rewarding. Like if you were invited to go on tour with Taylor Swift to be part of her huge crew, would you do something like that? Like that'd be full on.
Hypothetically, yeah. I think it would be good experience. There's a lot you could learn in that.
Your job is just to clean up the stage of all of the shitted diapers at the end of the concert.
Okay, well maybe that's not fucking
because they're all adult children.
You trying to send a message here? That's what it feels like.
No, just Swifties.
If we did Ennui on tour, would you help put things together?
I'd get mobbed. There'd be so many
They would
panties
not
and
get
bras
fucking
thrown on the
mobbed.
stage. There'd be naked women everywhere.
They'd be like, oh yes, our gay Ennui icon. Where's Lachlan? Sorry, I thought it was a good.
Exactly. Women love a gay man. I'd be covered in puss.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that.
Sorry, dear.
Sorry, dear.
Sorry, dearie. Lachlan.
Does he listen to the podcast?
No. Fuck
Ever?
no. Never.
Really? Do they listen to podcasts?
No interests.
Do you know anybody who listens to actual podcasts?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people at work listen to podcasts,
Really?
but apart from them, I think Lachlan listens to some podcasts, but she listens to like female YouTubers, like I don't know, Jenna Marbles. If she had a podcast, she'd listen to.
Jenna Marbles had a good
I don't know.
podcast. at one
Did
point.
she have a podcast?
Yeah.
She's more than likely to listen to that podcast.
See, podcasts are weird for me now because it's like this is the thing that I like to do. I like to,
Make your own.
But now it's like podcasting's weird now. Like when we started, so what's that?
It was
Nearly like not 8-9 years ago.
every fucking guy and his dog has a podcast these days.
Yeah, exactly. I like that like okay, from the comedy sphere, comedians can like do podcasts and make a living off that and then do stand up and not just have to, do a shitty sitcom or be in a shitty movie. But like every YouTuber having a podcast, it just feels like they have a podcast and have a guest on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of it, for some people it works.
You gotta have the right personality.
I think you do. Like, could you see yourself hosting a podcast with someone?
Yeah, maybe.
You and your brother Brad?
Oh no. I'd do like a, I don't know.
Oh, fucking watch podcasts. That's what you'd be
I'd
fucking
do like
doing.
an alpha male podcast, like whiskey reviews, watch reviews, car reviews.
We could do that on here.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah.
I'll
Bring some whiskey on,
I will one day. I'll bring three
We should
different
actually do
whiskeys
that.
and we'll do a live taste comparison.
and then we can all flop our cocks and we can have a
I'll
taste
teach
comparison.
you to tell the difference between different whiskeys.
And then we'll tell the difference between different cocks. Just throwing it out there.
Okay.
But I've always what was I going to say? I did want to do an alcohol tasting one and like taste different things. It's funny because there's a lot of things that like that I've wanted to do on the podcast, but it's like I don't know, like I just thought it was weird, like doing things other than talking. And then you see like, have you watched much of the H3 podcast with Ethan Klein?
No,
Yeah, me either.
I stopped watching all of his content. Well, he stopped making videos.
But it's funny.
I never watched his podcast.
So he does like 4 to 5 podcasts a week now.
Ugh,
And they're all live streamed on YouTube, which is cool. And like, it's not for me necessarily,
too much.
but there's a lot of good stuff they do on those shows, and like a lot of funny moments and a lot of funny bits. The only reason I know is because I watched, I think his name's Tall Skeleton. He did like a commentary video about it and like about the show and how it's progressed. And like, even like the crew are like quite charismatic and they're good at their job. Like there's a guy, he's the sound guy. And like he's worked in like audio production. Like everything sounds great. It's amazing sounding. it's like, because that's what he came on to do just originally. Oh, make the mic sound good, all that sort of stuff. He clips a lot of stuff like in the moment. He's got a great soundboard. But also what he does is like, you know, Ethan might say something and then he'll immediately go, I've got a moment there that I remember from like months ago. You know, goes to his sound, like, you know, the library of sounds that he saved. And then he'll be able to play that in like, I think like they did a timer thing. It was like 8 seconds. That it was just like he said one thing and he remembered a funny bit that he clipped, got that, and then played it in the show. And Ethan's like, fuck, that was really fast. So it wasn't just like the audio aspect. It was like he's so quick-witted and has the mind for that, and he knows his library so well. Like, I'd love to have a producer like that. Not this little fucker in the corner. Little Sudanese little fuck.
When was the last time he ate?
Oh, it's been a while. Like, I don't think he's really earned it. See, Ben didn't like that I brought on like little Sudanese boy to be the podcast producer. But one, I'm not paying somebody full fucking wage. I'm not going to feed them either. Like, he's all right.
Looks like he's been living off cockroaches.
He's actually been living off. He's been eating something in my fucking fridge.
And just cum socks. Like, you know how you like
yes, they're in. I know.
wring out
yes, I know what
a
you're
wet
saying.
rag?
Yes, and we fucking
Cockroaches and.
But he's all right, isn't he?
Yes. I mean, you're still alive, I think. He's not moving, but.
Do you like the hat I put on him?
It's cute.
It's a little cute little snapback.
It's cute.
That says, you know, it's one of those skate brands. You know, Birdhouse. He loves his Birdhouse hat. He said the other day, "Can I wear the Element hat?" And I said, "No, fuckwit." And I slapped him across the face.
You got a brand deal with
Yeah, he doesn't understand the
Birdhouse.
concept of brand deals. I can't just make him wear a Birdhouse hat. I mean, an Element hat. Fuck, I forgot the wrong. Fuck.
Oh wow.
That, have you seen the little, there was a South Park episode and it was like a little African kid. He flies over.
Oh.
Like they were paying him money. This is like the early season. It's
God,
like season 1.
Man, I can't remember half of them.
Really? My favorite episode is it's the World of Warcraft episode. It's by far the best.
Make Love, Not Warcraft.
That is the number
It's
one.
one of the most known episodes.
It is. That's one everyone's favorite.
Mm.
Like the new stuff's just not as good. I feel like we've already said this. I feel like this is deja vu.
Oh, there's diamonds in the rough.
Is there?
Yeah. Isn't there a new South Park game coming out?
Is there?
This year or next
I
year?
haven't heard about the game, no.
Snow Day or something?
No, I haven't heard.
Yeah.
The games have been actually all right. Like I
Yeah, the games
didn't
were
mind
cool.
them.
I didn't play them, but I watched people play them.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched PewDiePie play it actually. I remember sitting in my grandma's. This is when I was like 18, playing Stick of Truth. I'm sitting there just, you know, eating my yogurt and drinking my can of Coke. Waiting for a girl to message me. Didn't happen. And grandma's like, "What are you doing with your life?" And I said, "Grandma, I'm 18. I haven't even finished year 12 yet."
Waiting for that 14-year-old girl to reply, but it was actually some 37-year-old man in
You're going to out me on the podcast?
Queensland.
Hey, did you see, there was an article of this bloke. Married man travels like 300 Ks to the girl he'd been speaking to online. Turns out it was a ploy by his rival football team.
Good on
It's
him.
quite sad.
Oh,
but quite funny.
fucking good on him. Give him that.
That's like,
Get owned.
there was a, without revealing too many details, because I probably shouldn't mention it, but there was some kid at a McDonald's that I know, like up that way, Newcastle way, and he walked into a store in a suit and pretended to be the health inspector. That's not clean. You know, you have I'm going to ring you guys are going to get shut down. I'm going to shut you guys down. It's just like this kid who worked at one of the McDonald's, went to another McDonald's. And like, that's fucking dumb. You're going to lose your job. But also,
Weird.
what a good fucking meme.
Yeah.
That's a good joke.
Weird. That's April Fool's.
I saw an April Fool's joke video, and it was like a school, and the principal was like, so we're actually trialing in our school a 4-day school week. And the kid's like, "Oh, fuck yeah, that's awesome. But just so you know, we've got to squeeze how many hours is it? 30 hours?
Yeah, so there'd be an extra 6 hours over 4 days.
Yeah. And they're like, "Oh no, that's fucking shit."
Makes sense.
But then, and they said, "And we're starting it on April 1st. Oh no, it was just a prank, sir. And this was like a video posted by like the New South Wales government. And I'm like, this is fucking shit. I fucking hate Australia. You know what? I'm actually pissed off and I've had a big day. And now I feel like ranting about Australian media. Shit. Name
Australian
one thing you
media.
watched on Australian television in the last 2 years.
Oh, nothing. I don't use
Exactly.
any free-to-air television.
And it's funny, like I see like, oh, I Stand Original. And it's like, you know, some dramatic show based in, you know, the Docklands in Melbourne. And like, I'm not going to watch this. And is anybody else? I'd rather watch Jenna Marbles or watch Mr. Beast, you know, fucking make kids not go blind or whatever the fuck he did.
It's all state-run media.
Who owns
Each
NBN?
Political party owns their own network. I don't know. Was it
Sorry,
Libs?
is
I
that
don't fucking know.
no? Sorry, actually, no. Step back for a second. That's not true.
Oh, fucking oath, that's
No,
true.
it's okay. ABC is obviously owned by the government itself, but
Is it?
then like, so NBN
Well, Nine Fairfax is owned
is
by...
Fairfax is owned by not what do you call it? It's the same guy. He owns stuff in America as well.
I don't know.
But you don't talk about the Australian guy. Rupert Murdoch.
Yeah, but they're allied with a political party.
Which one?
Well, I don't know, one of them. Fuck, I don't know. I was watching all the Friendly Geordie shit about it all.
What about SBS? Exactly.
It's owned by the...
It's a government.
First Australians, I don't know.
It's a government run. I'm pretty sure the SBS is a government run as well.
They're all government run because they're owned by political parties. Government run.
Maybe we should start our own TV network, ETV, Ennui, Television, and we just make whatever shows we want.
Fully made by us.
Correct.
Wow, okay.
Isn't that what we do now? Pretty much. But it's on the internet.
24/7 content.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Just repeat the same episode of the one good episode of the podcast we've ever made.
That's what they do anyway on TV.
Yeah, I don't think like they
It's like every year they play the same 10 movies just over and over again every Sunday.
Oh, God, yeah, they do.
on
The same
some- on
thing.
the different channels.
See, it's funny though.
It's
Like,
it's old.
I can't really think of like any original content. Like let's think about. We'll go NBN. In the morning, it's the Today Show. Good stuff. Just normal breakfast television. And then I think after that, it's like it's the morning show. No, it's not. It's something else. No, that's Channel 7. There used to be like another show that's like after the Today Show,
Yeah, there's like
but it's just that standard.
isn't it the same?
Oh, it's the same guys now. It's like Today Extra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
So
And it
it's
runs
like
to,
just
11
the
or something,
extended
so it's
breakfast show for
extra
after
2
9
hours or
o'clock.
something, I don't know. Yeah.
And then it's like, you know, 11 a.m. It might be, you know, fucking a repeat of Oprah or some dumb shit. 12 p.m.
Then you get your midday
Your midday
fucking-
movie.
or your midday movie or your fucking soapies,
That's it.
Days of Our Lives.
I feel like it's movie and then it's just like a soapy. And then like there might be like a half an hour news update. And then it's like one of those like shit Australian game shows like you know the ones the kids are on?
Go Stop.
Yeah, go stop. I'm Daryl. I'm from Broadmeadow, Australia, and I'm here to win the $10,000 for my school, Pacific Rim my asshole public school. And then the fucker will like fall over and the host will laugh at him.
Oh, sorry, your school gets fucking nothing and you get publicly humiliated. Haha.
Exactly. And there's like a news report the next day
Try
and it's
again
like,
next week.
oh, little fuck shoots up his whole school because he didn't win on Go Stop.
Shit happens.
And then after that, it's like The Simpsons.
But the network gets away with it.
But did you ever like dream of being on like one of those shows? Like Go Stop?
No, I couldn't think of anything worse.
What about those? The one that just came to my
maybe.
head.
I reckon I'd try Wipeout, and just more for fun.
Wipeout would have been sick.
I'd love to try that, but that's more like as an adult you do Wipeout or like Ninja Warrior or something. I'd try it.
See, like the only thing that I could think that personally for my personal brand, that I could take advantage of with Australian media is like all those sort of shows, like going on Wipeout and going, "Hi, I'm Matt, and I have I don't know, fucking some funny bit," and it's just like I go with that bit the whole time, like on that show or like what's another show, Deal or No Deal. Yeah, mate, I'm trying to win the money, so I can get my kids back. Like, what do you mean? I said, oh, my kids got stolen away by my fucking bitch of a fucking ex-partner. They said, oh, you know, you shouldn't be walking around the house with a fucking bong in your hand and your fucking dick out. But I did. So I'm doing this for you, Janet and Ben and Lockie, my 3 kids.
Ben and Lockie.
Ben, Lockie, and what was the first kid I fucking named it? Like, I don't know. And Gretel, you can suck my fucking dick. And who's the host of that show? Fuck, what's his name?
Who? Oh, for Deal or No Deal.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Andrew. I can't remember,
I can see his face.
But
I
that
don't know his
guy,
name.
did you hear about him like beating his wife or some shit, or he's addicted to drugs, or I don't know.
Oh, they all are.
I would be too if I was like a mainstream star in Australia.
What a shit country.
But then because I've always had the thought of like moving over to England to do that. Like I would love to be like a guy on like those shows like 2 out of 5. Is it 2 out of 5 Cats? That's something those sort of shows. Actually, but it's funny.
It's more stand up, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's a lot of them that like do stand up and like that's the thing, but like they're on all those panel shows. And it's funny, New Zealand is the country that's done a lot of adaptations of those shows, not Australia. Like Australia's only just done Taskmaster.
Yeah.
And New Zealand's been doing it for ages, and New Zealand does it. Oh, I guess it's even funnier to me. I don't know. Maybe Australian comedians are shit, except Hughesy.
Hughesy, you went to see him live.
Did you? How was he? Pretty average.
Swore more than I thought. Well, I guess he doesn't swear on TV, but
On the project. He did when he was on Rove.
IRL. He loves a good swear.
Hughesy loves a good swear.
Oh, he's a funny guy.
Do you think Hughesy would come on the podcast?
I reckon he fucking would.
If you were sitting right there right now, what would you say? Turn to him.
Hughesy. Loved your show. I saw you in Tamworth like fucking 11 years ago.
Yeah, is that right? You fucking
He made a joke
cockhead?
about a fucking Coke bottle or something
Really?
in the fridge, and his wife got angry at him. I don't know. I can't remember the joke. But
What's that the bald black comedian from Australia? And like everyone thinks he's the best.
what?
What's his name? Who's that fucking bald black comedian from Australia?
I
don't know how to respond to
Oh,
that.
fuck off. It's not Jamoan. Jamoan's that
Galawari Yuri Pingu.
No, close.
Isn't
Quite
that-
close. He's a
isn't that-
comedian. I can't remember his fucking name, but they're not good. I don't know. I just don't think. Oh, there's a local guy who I see. He's been on, but he's gone to England and been on a lot of those shows. You know, two and a half cats and 2 out of 5
I have
cats.
no idea who you're talking about.
No, I think it's a young bloke called Sam Campbell, and he's done like the Melbourne International Comedy Festival, and like he's done some things in Australia. There's just no industry here, so they go over there and they get on shows over there, and that's how they build it up. And I could do that. I could be on 2 out of 5 Cats, or I could be on Taskmaster Australia. Taskmaster Australia. If you're watching, you need a new task. I'll master it. I don't know. I thought that'd be fucking. Do you know that actually?
Nailed
And I
it.
actually forgot. I forgot to do it on the episode we recorded before. We ask a question to the fans. You can answer it if you're listening on Spotify or in the YouTube comments.
What question did we ask?
Fuck. Well, that's where you come in. If you got nothing, I'll just go with it.
Do I have to ask a question?
Oh, well, we're going to ask to our audience. It doesn't have to be you. I could come up with something. Try and make it related to the episode, please. It does make sense if it's not.
If you were a midget and Stephen Hawking asked you to solve a maths question,
Okay, can we make it shorter, please? I don't think
and
I'm
the
going to have
board
that big of a
was
character
slightly
limit.
too high for
We
you to
don't
reach,
have that much of a character limit.
what strategy would you employ to reach that chalkboard? Are you a jumper? Are you a stretcher? Are you a climb on the shoulders of the other guy type midget? Or
So it's funny.
do you pelt the chalk to try and like slowly draw the answer from the ground?
I said to I said to Ben, I regret bringing him back on the podcast, the co-host. Starting to rethink my other co-host, but then again, I'd have no one. So, did you watch any of my solo episodes?
Solo episodes.
Yeah, I did. I released one. It was fucking garbage. Realize I'm not funny by myself.
It's very difficult to bounce off yourself.
It is.
Very difficult.
Oh, except it's fucking 3 a.m. in my bed over there. Shit, I just ruined the illusion. In my bed back home, not in the Ennui HQ.
In bed at 3 a.m. podcast. Like you go up there with the drinking the gay potion at 3 a.m. Those YouTubers.
Fixing Skibbity toilet McDonald's 3 a.m.
Skibbity.
gone sexual.
Dope.
No, do you actually know what skibbity?
Yes. Skibbity.
Are you right for this episode? Why am I asking for your fucking permission? I'm ending the episode.
I really hope the Titan TV guy wins.
The Titan TV guy.
Do you not know Skibbity Law?
No, I don't know fucking Skibbity Law, you fuckwit. What the fuck are you talking
This
about?
fucking guy. He
What the
doesn't
fuck
even
are you
know
talking about?
Law.
Skibbity Law.
All these Gen Alphas in your audience.
None of them are going to know.
We're millennials.
They're going to go from the Joe Rogan episode where I talk about that.
millennials.
We're not. We are. We are.
We are millennial. Well, zillennials because
What?
we're-
No.
we're
Sorry.
cuspers.
What is a millennial?
We were born in 96, right? That makes us the very last year of millennial. But we grew up with Gen Z, so we're zillennials.
I'm ending this episode. Okay.
So I'm 2 generations out from Alpha,
Okay.
and I know Skibbity Toilet.
Yep. Credits are coming up.
This is how in touch with you guys I really am.
Fuck off. I need to get a new co-host. Could be worse actually. Fuck me. So that is not fucking stop. Fucking. Oh fuck! I just pressed